Over the next 6 months, we're going to be living in this RV, taking it all the way across Canada from west to east. So say hello to our new home on wheels.
Now we do have a lot of experience with van life, but these RVs are a whole different thing.
So join us as we kickstart off our great Canadian road trip.
In this video, we're cruising up the west coast of Vancouver Island, home to some of the most beautiful and unique beaches in all of Canada.
This place is beyond magical.
We'll be ticking off this road trip in this 24-foot RV, which will be our home on wheels for the next 6 months.
Would you like a tour? Come on in.
So join us as we try to figure out RV life.
Here we go.
Oh, okay, it's splitting out, hold on.
Get to grips with the roads around the island.
Whoa!
And figure out whether we made a great decision.
Waking up in the forest, how lovely.
Or one big expensive mistake.
Oh, I don't know where we're going to park the RV. Because we're exploring in the RV, we're not eating out too much, but we do love a good cafe and a good coffee spot. So I have a couple on the map for the West Coast. The first is Shirley Delicious. It's in this beautiful forest setting. We think this place is going to be good. Fingers crossed. We've not been having much coffee in Canada because it's not very good. Sorry, Canada. But this one, high hopes.
Good?
Yeah, it's one of the better ones I've had in a while.
Get in.
Good on you, Shirley. We were leaving the cafe, Shirley Delicious, and there was a sign saying Lighthouse. So we have taken the road. It's a very small road. I hope that another big vehicle doesn't come towards us because I don't think we could do much about that. We would just be stuck. The sign saying there's a bear in the area, so secure everything. But hopefully this leads to a nice lookout right on the ocean. Bunny! No bears, but we're supposed to do bunny. Much cuter. Well, safer. And to get the RV sideways because we think going into a normal park is going to block people from able to turn out their parks. The downside of having a bigger RV. It's a bit like this.
That's okay.
Are you sure?
We're flat enough, yeah.
Still trying to figure out the safest way to leave our stuff inside because everything we own is inside the RV. So far it's been okay, but sometimes you just don't know. We haven't seen a whale yet, guys, but now we're going to do this little road trip up the west coast. April onwards is the start of whale season around here, and there's like every time I go online on Facebook, things pop up about people spotting whales. Fingers crossed we can spot a whale. This is gorgeous. Oh my God, we're right on the edge. We have all these beautiful bluebells in bloom. Spring is here. It feels so nice. So we just saw an otter run over the path into the grass. Can't find Mr. Otter. And guess what? We just saw a sea lion. It was a big boy, and of course, every time the camera's not on or it's pointing in a different direction, the animals come and say hello. Okay, next spot, let's go. We're on a mission, and the mission is to find somewhere to dump our grey water.
One of the things that's constantly a challenge when you're in an RV is maintaining your fluid levels. We've got tanks on board. I think they're around 100 litres each, 100 litres of fresh, 100 litres of grey water waste.
That's so much.
And then we have another storage, which I think is for black water, but I don't know how.
What's that?
It's just trees on the roof.
Oh my God, I thought something was falling on my head then. I thought I left the door open. The grey water, for me, is like the biggest issue. It's kind of easy to find fresh water to fill up with. The black water toilet lasts quite a while, especially if we use public bathrooms at cafes and stuff as well, not constantly using it ourselves. With the grey water, we can probably go like 2-3 days, depending on how many little showers we have.
We're getting better at showers. Showers have been tricky to begin with. You're used to just having a normal shower with unlimited water at home.
Well, I think I'm really, Corey is actually slower than me in the shower.
I'll admit it. I like a long hot shower.
Yeah, but I'm trying to tell him we can't do that anymore. Anyway, long story short, we need to dump grey water. We have found somewhere. We're using the iOverlander app. If you guys have any other app recommendations for us to use for RV, van life, camping around Canada, let us know. It's only station fee, $5 per discharge. Let's not use those kind of words. $5 is not too bad. It's a bit annoying that the emptying stuff's on my side, but the fill up stuff is on Corey's side, so you usually have to spin around. But we don't need to get water, do we? We're just dumping. But where's the dump part? Where's the drain? Where's there?
Oh, it's in the middle.
I think so. I think it's just down here. Oh, you can pay by card. Pay $5 before dumping. I wish they had these everywhere. This is so useful.
It's actually on my side, so we went to the wrong side.
You kept saying it. So my side is for fresh water.
Yes. Yeah, your fresh water, and then dirty stuff's on my side.
Whoopsie.
That makes sense though. You're the clean one.
Yes. Take 2. I got a little sanitation station. So here we have all of our levels. Fresh is still 2/3 full, so we're pretty good. We could top it up if it's here. Black was still only 1/3, so I don't know if we need to dump it. We could probably be fine for a few more days. Grey is, it says 2/3, but yeah, we'll just dump it so we're okay.
Why would you not dump the black water at the same time?
Well, it's just that every time you do it, you got to put a tablet down. So then I'm like, are we just wasting it if we just dump it and it's only not even a half full? Where does it go though? There's no drain.
Honey.
Ah, I see, okay.
Luckily, we've got Tip Tap. I'm gonna try this one.
Oh no, imagine if it doesn't work. Oh yay, I thought it was too good to be true. Nah, it's all good.
Let's unlock all of our connections first. So this is much better than the ones we've had in Australia and New Zealand. Over there, they've got these cassettes which you pull out. It's underneath the toilet. But here we've just got like a full sewer connection. So it's all plumbed in.
It's like a hose.
It's great. Come check this out. Okay, here's the sewer hose. I'm gonna get my gloves out because I don't want to touch that.
Well, we're not doing black water, but it's still dirty water.
Yeah.
Still don't know what the rule is with toilet, or like if it's just number 1s, number 2s.
I think you can do everything in there.
I'm just so used to like, no number 2s in the van. Ooh, slinky snake. Just put it straight into the drain. You don't have to see anything.
And then we just open this. There might be a little bit of grey water still coming out. We always put grey water at the end, so.
Usually they say flush the black and then the grey, but we're not going to flush our black because it's not that full. So we're just simply flushing our grey. Go.
That's it. So much easier than doing it in Australia, New Zealand, even UK and Europe. I think they use cassettes still. This is way better.
Yeah, is this a North America style?
I think so. Like from what I've seen on other people's videos around North America, they've got these at each of the campsites. So when you pull up to an RV site, you've just got this little drain and you just plug this in and then it just runs the whole time you're at the campsite. Yeah. It's only when you're off like camping in the wilderness or places where they don't have access to like sewerage, that's where you need to like hold on to it and then do it in a place like this.
It's heaps better.
I think this is so much better.
Far more like sanitary as well.
And $5, get in.
I just realised you could have done this without paying, but we are good people wanting good karma, so we paid. I thought it was locked and it was like you had to pay to unlock it. That's why I was like, oh no, it wasn't going to work. But you can just do it, or just come and get some fresh water. But I think $5, I mean, some to the campsites, you've seen $13, $10, so $15, just dump some water, cheeky. $5 though, can't complain. 1/3 full still. Wow, this takes a while. Still saying 1/3, but there's nothing else coming out, so. Oh no, there is still stuff coming out.
It's only a tiny little bit.
Oh, is it a tiny bit?
But it's only grey water.
That's just dish water, don't worry guys, we're not leaving icky water on the floor.
I'll give it a rinse as well.
Yeah.
That's something we do have to do, is now rinse this.
How sanitary.
So when we picked up the camper, the RV, the lady showed us, but they also made us watch a instructional video on how to do all this. And this is one way to make sure that your hose doesn't get too stinky. Just to give it a nice rinse after each dump.
Any bits of food in there?
Food, yes.
Oh my golly gosh.
This is a tricky bit.
Trying to fit something back into. It's weird. Does it scrunch up or is it like...
Yeah, like I think it compresses.
Yeah, it's like a slinky. Is that it?
Yeah, and then I close it. I'll give this all a rinse though first.
Don't forget to lock these when you're finished.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to the fresh water over here.
Thankfully, it's on the clean side of the car.
Oh, it's broke down. On.
Now, this is the easy bit because this will just fill until it doesn't fill anymore. And when it starts spilling out, that's when you stop.
I'm a bit confused because nothing will come out the grey, but it still says we're 1/3 full. I don't get it. I'm confused. Maybe the sensor's a bit off. We are complete newbies to this, by the way, so we're acting as if we're experts. Whoa, okay, it's splitting out. Hold on. Turn it off, turn it off. Oh, I'm gonna get, that's like a little shower, isn't it? You can have a shower here. Fresh. Oh, yes. Yep, it says full.
Oh, good.
Sensor's either a bit off.
Yeah, it was just trickling out, so I don't think that there's like a lot of grey water in there, but it's still saying 1/3. I don't think it's 1/3, unless it says empty when there's nothing in there, and then as soon as a little bit gets in there, it says 1/3. Maybe.
But we'll be fine for a few days.
So we also got told by the staff at Fraserway that it's good to have someone who's responsible for checking inside and someone who's responsible for checking outside. So I've taken responsibility for the outside. I have to make sure all of our compartments and doors and all the outside things are locked and closed.
That'll be an awning in summertime.
Awning, yeah. Also this little thing, if we pull that out, then that doesn't want to be out when we're driving.
I'm in charge of indoor stuff. But what did you do?
What?
The other day you told me you left something open.
Oh yeah, we went to a little beach, we went for a walk, and in one of the side compartments on the other side, we have our hiking boots, and I just got Charlotte's hiking boots out, gave them to her. We went off for our hike, came back, and the door was still open with my hiking boots sitting inside. Someone had come along with a little advertising flyer and left it in there, advertising like things to do in the area. Oh dear.
Nobody wants to steal our hiking boots though.
Yeah, my hiking boots are a bit smelly, so I can see why they weren't nicked.
This dump spot is also opposite a beach. Great location, so let's go to the beach.
Woo!
Oh, there's an actual campsite here, right on the beach. Should we have a quick nosy?
Yeah.
It's a BC Park spot. Oh wow, look. Look at these spots.
That one's available. This is available.
These sites are gorgeous and they're BC Park, so do you just leave money in a box? Or do they come around tomorrow? Oh no, someone's there. We're just having a nosy and some are available. We might stay here because we don't have anywhere to stay tonight. We've just been looking at like the apps so you can find free parks, but now on the West Coast, we would love to stay in nice places. Now we're out of the city and by nature, and this is in nature. I don't think we have Starling. I don't think that's gonna work. That one's reserved. So they have signs as well saying reserved or available, so you can actually pick where you wanna stay, but I mean, it's the afternoon. There's no reason why we don't have...
Looks so
Look at that, and we've got beautiful weather. I think we should.
Yeah.
Even if the signal's a bit dodgy, like for internet, like we don't necessarily need internet, but we can't go for long without it with this job.
We're just trying to figure out which campsite we want to choose. There's quite a lot available.
It's like trying to find the best like spot in a cafe. Where do we sit?
Yeah.
That's a really nice spot. I want somewhere that's not completely shady.
Okay, so that's a nice one.
That's an option. Otherwise, down. Oh, that's a bit smaller though, but I think we could make it work. Like that one's quite cute.
I think we've made our decision. We're going to check it out. Charlotte needs to guide me in though, because this is such a big beast.
Big buffer. I don't know about this spot. There's so many spots to choose from, but Corey's insistent on this one.
This is us.
Look at that. Didn't think we'd be camping in the woods tonight. Oh my golly gosh.
Let's dust off the old welcome mat.
We have decided to stay. We were thought about going and finding places, but I was like, you know what? Let's just settle in here. What a nice space to wake up to in the morning. I'm already imagining me having my morning tea on that wooden bench. So we're gonna stay here, but there's actually a path down to the beach. I think it's called French Beach.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go check that out in the afternoon sun. This is a very nice spot too. Ours is bigger though. We could probably fit in there, but it might be a bit tight. But there's so many lovely spots, it's really hard to pick one. They're all gorgeous. I bet in summer this place is like snapped up. But we met a local and he said that the West Coast is much less visited compared to places on the island like Tofino. And I think because you can't get from this area of the West Coast straight up to Tofino on the north, you have to go inland and back over. So a lot of people just skip this place and they go straight zigzag across Tofino, which is a shame because it is gorgeous.
Sounds quite wavy.
I can see the waves. This is crazy. It just leads straight to this beach. Oh my God. Wow. This is so beautiful. Like a fairy tale.
It's pretty magical.
It's like you've been shipwrecked onto an island and it's just driftwood and trees and it's like there's no, well actually I can see some houses over there, they're probably worth a few $1 million, but pretend they're not there. It's like Castaway. The greenery and the blue sky is just such a good combo. I want to Corey, I need to get back into art. Let's go buy a sketchbook and some oil pastels or something.
I bought that for you in Queenstown.
I get excited about beautiful places and I want to be an artist. There's a bald eagle flying above our heads, just up here. That is so amazing.
The roar and power of the Pacific Ocean. A bit more wavy up here, isn't it?
Yes, windy.
There's so much driftwood, massive logs that are just all washed up on the beach. I bet they've just been washing up here for centuries, thousands of years. I can't get over how beautiful this is, and it's so cheap to stay in these BC Parks campsites.
I think it's around 26, may have gone up to 35. I think it's like the top price. Either way, it's a really good price to pay for a setting like this, right next to the beach. You have your toilets, we don't need them, but can't really complain.
No, it's lovely.
I actually really like cooking in the RV. My favorite thing is finding a really scenic spot, parking up, having some lunch, especially, or a breakfast, my favorite meals of the day, and having a gorgeous dish with a beautiful view. But anyway, tonight we're in the forest, and it is a bit darker. I guess that's the downside of like the forest camp. It is very dark in here, but we are going to have our dinner. We have noodle stir fry on the menu tonight. I don't think we're going to eat it outside. I think we'll stay inside because it's dropping and it's nice and cozy in here, and we can still see the forest views. And I can hear the birds, and I think tonight we're obviously going to have all the sounds of nature around us. And I'm already so excited to wake up in the morning in the forest. I can't wait to go and sit on that bench with a nice hot coffee.
With a beer.
No, with no bears, they can stay away. I want to see one, but not that close. This is the only bear that's allowed this close. This is Bear, our mascot for the trip that came with the camper. I have named him Bear. We have this solution for all our organic waste, and that is that we put them in the little brown bags in the freezer. And this is actually an idea that we took from the places we were staying in for house sits before we did the RV trip. So we were going into some pet and house sits looking after animals. Long story short, we were like, oh, they keep all that organic waste in the freezer, and I thought that was just something quirky she did. Then the next house sit, they did the same. And now we realise it's great because we've got all our organic waste, just like our veggies and stuff like that, and it's not stinking out the bins, because sometimes we can go 1 or 2 days before we throw stuff away when the bin's full. But I mean, that one's nearly full just for it to fit in the freezer, but it means we have no stinky stuff. I think that was really good. Hi, good evening.
Good, how are you?
Very well.
Great price.
Yeah, I guess it is.
To stay in a place like this.
There
we go, now we're cooking.
There's your permit for the dash of your motorhome. We do have bears periodically wander through the park, so never leave any attractants out.
Checkout time was 11. Put that on the dash. And she was lovely, wasn't she?
Really nice, $26, such a great price. She said generators are allowed morning and evening during certain times. Quiet time 10, we're gone by 11.
And she also asked us if we needed firewood. I guess they provide that as a service.
Yeah,
if you need some firewood.
Well, there's a few people around in tents.
Yeah.
So they probably would love that because they're going to be nice and warm tonight.
Yeah.
We have our heater in here, so we'll kick that on before we go to bed. I don't think we need the generator. We usually need it maybe in the morning. Actually, we will. I'm going to toast my bagel using the toaster.
Yeah.
So now I can use it in the morning if I need to. I was a bit worried about that because I didn't want to be like that annoying person with a generator.
But between 8 and 11, I think.
Yeah, and we'll just need it for 10 minutes. We don't need the Starlink on.
No, it won't work through
We're not even
these
bothering
trees.
trying. But they said that you can pay on card now. So we paid on card, though we did have cash.
Yeah.
2 years ago, it was cash only, and they got self-service. So from 2 years ago, they have allowed campers to pay on card.
Great.
And we also have our phone service. So we're not going to use Starlink, but we do have service on our phone if we need the internet. So that's cool as well.
Perfect. Bon appetit.
Noodles are ready, and we were in Victoria Chinatown, and we got these while we were there. A little souvenir, and noodles are one of my favorite dishes. I have noodles all the time. Bon appetit. Let's eat. Trying to do the heater because it's gone a little bit chilly and I want it to be nice and cozy in here. So I love that we have a heater. I'm looking at the people in the tents next door and I feel really bad for them. 23 degrees, that's okay, or maybe warmer? On. Because it's such a small space, it heats up really quickly, which is awesome. It's actually been quite warm the past few nights, so we've not had to have this on. But I don't know, maybe it's in the forest or the temperature's just dropped a bit. It's going to be nice. We'll just heat ourselves up for 10-15 minutes and then takes the edge off. And I'm kind of still hungry. I'm really hungry today. Had our noodles, but I think I'm going to make a hot chocky for bed and do some editing.
There, you going to bed then?
Yes. Evening has begun. It is dark outside. It's very cozy in here after pumping the heating for a while. I've got my hot chockey, my Kindle, which lives here. I love this little net because I have quick access to all my evening stuff, mainly my Kindle.
Any room for me in there?
Maybe.
You'll have to kick Bear out.
No, Bear can stay. All right. Night night. See you in the morning. Good morning. Waking up in the forest. How lovely. We decided it's such a nice day. We're going to have our brekkie outside, some bagels, tea, and the RV came with this cool little instant coffee set, which we haven't tried yet. So Corey's going to give that a go. And then this little cup they gave us. And we're in Canada, so he's going to try the maple syrup and the coffee. I don't know if they'll go.
Sweetener.
I guess it's a sweetener. Yeah, we'll try it.
We don't want to leave any droppings or smells or food on the floor, because that is the kind of stuff that will attract a bear. And that's a big rule in BC parks: leave no bear attractants.
What, a bear on coffee?
Yeah, or maple syrup.
Well, they say they love honey, so do they love maple syrup?
They're Canadian, of course they do. We're off.
Bye campsite. Very, very nice. Unexpected spot that we stayed at last night in BC parks. Definitely recommend. But now we're actually going to go a little bit further up the west coast to another beach. I think that's what this coast is known for, is the beaches, and they've also got this wilderness, I think like backpacking trail, Juan de Fuca. Squirrel! I was running up the trees, little red one, that's so cute. Oh, it's tiny. It's like being in a nature park, drive-through safari or something when you come here. Yesterday, sea lions, otters, we saw those amazing like massive bald eagles. Here we've seen rabbits and squirrels. Kind of want something a bit more like different though. Still waiting for a whale. Yeah, we haven't seen a moose yet or a bear, but we're coming into that season. I think once we got heading like especially inwards towards the Rockies, I think we'll definitely start to see them. Anyway, back on track, we're gonna go up the coast to a beach, which I think leads to a waterfall. That sounds really exciting. The road that we're traveling along is right next to the ocean. It is so pretty. We do have like a line of trees all along, so it's slightly blocking the view, but every time it opens up, wow. It's just like blue ocean and then the landscape of Washington. Still Washington over there? Yeah, Washington. And we're on our way to the hike we want to do on the coast. However, Corey remembered that I saved a cafe on the way. There's a couple of cafes, went to one yesterday, and this is another one, Cold Shoulder Cafe. So we're gonna pop in there, we might get a coffee to go maybe, and then we're gonna do this walk. I've had a little Google of the walk. It looks really awesome through a forest. We have to aim for low tide, and the tide is currently going out, so good timing. I get nervous when the signs say narrow, winding roads, and we're in this big beast. We still haven't decided on the name. Big Bertha? Big Beast? Oh, dear Lord. Whoa. Bit bumpy road.
Hey, Boo, it's your coffee cup.
You're not going mad. I have changed my jumper, but this is the little cafe spot, so we're gonna get a coffee.
Do you like this spot here, Chaz?
Love it, it's really cool. Reminds us of places that you can find around New Zealand or Australia, like there's little like surf towns or little like in the hills, like in the country, little community towns. It's really funky little place, right on the corner as well. And their view, they just have this gorgeous view of the Olympic range in Washington and the ocean. Like they said that we're pretty lucky with the weather. It's not usually like this. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa! We are going to the car park for the start of this trail. So I believe the trail runs through a forest. There's a suspension bridge, and at the end you have to go at low tide. It leads to a beach with a waterfall. The driveway down to the car park is so pretty. It's straight into like this beautiful forest. And oh, they're doing some construction. Maybe we're getting ready for summer season. There's people here. Oh, I don't know where we're going to park the RV. It's very busy. This is the only problem with having Big Bertha. We're just going to park up reverse. Hopefully, we won't be in anyone's way. But I'm really excited. It looks really cool. I like it when there's other people here because that means that it's like a good trail. A lot of people are like, no one's on this trail. I'm like, that scares me though. I like to have people around me. Handbrake on?
Yep.
You're rolling down into the woods. Oh no, not all the way, because then I can't close the window. Okay, let's get our stuff.
I spend my life waiting. Just waiting all the time.
I'm ready. I'm excited. This place seems too pretty. Like it seems fake, as if this is a movie set for a fantasy film like Lord of the Rings. It's like, so they've created this space. You can't believe it's real. Like, look at this. It is incredible. Cool, I love suspension bridges. This feels like quite an old rickety bridge actually. It's making me a little bit nervous. It's not too big of a drop below. It just has this beautiful creek, but it is really cool. It's nice when a trail has some different elements to it.
We've just seen a sign that says, caution, bear in area.
Well, that's not a surprise.
It's not a
We're in bear
surprise.
country and you've got bear spray, but you're still scared.
To know that there is a bear somewhere in this forest right here.
I like the way you say singular as if it's just one bear.
I hope it's just one bear.
I mean, it's spring, it's probably mama bear, which is
Yeah.
the most dangerous.
It's just wild. It's just a wild reminder of wildlife here that we can encounter.
Baby snake.
Oh, wow.
Snake. Is that a garter snake? That's the third snake we've seen in Canada. Seen more snakes than anything else. Caution, bear in area. Dear Lord, how many reminders do we need? You know what I think they do? I think they write on there when the bear's sighted. Wow, this is gorgeous. Oh, I can see it. I was worried that it wasn't going to be like, you know, sometimes you go somewhere and it's like there's no water, the waterfall. You see
Oh, wow. Yeah.
it? Just follow the people.
This kind of reminds me of the beaches I have back home in New Zealand. We've got black sand beaches, which is like volcanic. We've got cliffs as well, like this. I think we also even have waterfalls on the beach in Taranaki. But this is so stunning. How cool.
I'm gonna touch it and then I get wet. Ah! Oh, I got me wet. It's not too cold. You could go under it. Ah! Oh no, my hat.
I could not help myself. I had to go and get underneath that waterfall. How stunning is this? What an amazing spot. It is a hike to get down here, but it is well worth it, I assure you. Oh, I could just stay here all day on this beautiful spring day here down on the beach, but the tide is coming in and we're gonna have to get back up to that RV. We better start making tracks. Yeah, it is. It's a long way back up. About an hour, I think.
We don't have anywhere to stay tonight, so we're on a mission to find somewhere to park up for the evening. We need somewhere where we can use Starlink because we need to use the internet tonight. That's only really the main requirement tonight. There was a campground very nearby, but it's closed. I think they're doing some construction like they were doing in the car park, but Corey thinks he might have found somewhere just down the road. Maybe we won't have a view. We might do, we'll see, fingers crossed. Where are we going? We're off the main road. We're going out bush. Big hole. Woo. Where did you find this one? Ivalanda?
Yeah.
Somebody was in the spot, but we went a bit further up and there's another spot. I think there's a few.
I think this is like a forestry road, it seems, and we've been told by other people that if you get onto the forestry roads, as long as you're off the road, it's kind of like free camping. It's allowed. It's like crown land, I think. So we should be fine up here. There's no parking signs. There's a little fire pit here. I think this is.
I think they are, like if there's fire pits, there are camping spots.
Yeah.
But we just need to make sure we got internet and then maybe this is the spot.
I gotta level off this RV as well.
Yeah, and see if it's comfortable.
Right, so it's a bit wonky. We need to get this level. I think we're gonna go up more in the front and on this side. Let's see how this goes. Right, that's not quite done it. Charlotte is not happy with that, so I think if we move over a little bit.
And it's not like a super uneven area. I think you just got to drive around to make
Yeah, I'll get it better. We might just have to have a little level in the front, but
Apparently that'll do.
my general rule of thumb is if the bubble is touching the inner circle, that's good enough. Look at that. Steaming hot supper.
It's a very big dish. I think I went overboard.
No, well, I'm hungry.
We did a big hike today. So time for pasta and a TV show. Nice. Hello. Come on in. We'll give you a little tour. We'll just go over all the main areas, but we're going to do a separate video that's going to be like a really in-depth RV tour with all like the every little thing you need to see and know about the RV. But welcome to our home. So come straight in, and this is the living area. So when we were choosing an RV, we wanted somewhere where we could have a desk to work and just to eat and hang out, and we also wanted our bathroom. That was the two main things. So we have this nice desk area. This is where we eat our meals and do our work. And it also turns into a bed. So this RV can fit 6 people. We're not gonna have 6 people in here. You can make it work, but I think if you had like a couple and a few kids, I think that would be fine. But yeah, this is a really nice spot for us. The other sleeping area is above the driver's area. So this is the only space so far we're not really sure what to do with. This comes down and it turns into a bed. We've kind of used it as like a chill out area, but we obviously don't need it as a bed. Right now it's just like we throw our bags on there when we come back in, and then it's easy to get when we go out for the day. But I think we're gonna probably just see how this goes over time. Any suggestions what to do here? I thought maybe like a little chill out read zone. You can't really kind of like sit up. Yeah, you can sit up there, but you kind of on the window. And then we did have the bed down for a few days, but I whacked my head going down into the seat. I actually had quite a bad headache from that, whacking it so many times. So we put it back up. So we're still trying to figure out what to do with this area. Kitchen, we have a 2 stove top just here with the gas, which is really nice. 2 is much easier. When we did a big lap around Australia, I had 1 little pot and had to cook the pasta and then cook the veggies like that. It was very annoying. So this is great. We have a microwave oven. We haven't used this yet. This has to be plugged into an electrical generator. We've not really had a reason to use it so far, but maybe when we spend a few days in a campsite coming up, we could cook some different stuff in there. But so far I've just been using the hob. And then up here we have plates and dishes. This is just what comes with the RV, like these basic, they're not plastic, porcelain? But they come with a full set. I think it's 4 of everything, including glasses and like little egg cups. We will probably pick up our own cups and plates as we go. Just I think I would like a nice bigger bowl for like salads. We do have some mixing bowls, but because we're in here for 6 months, it's more than enough time for us to collect our own things. We have actually got some of our own stuff already, and I like to collect mugs. So I want some really nice mugs from around Canada. We have quite a large fridge freezer, which is really awesome because I was worried we're gonna have a tiny little fridge. It would be really annoying for like a long-term trip, but it is pretty big. It's not even full. We have all this extra space. We bought these like container boxes for stuff that we open up. I think we probably need to do a shop in a few days, but we still got some bits and bobs in there. That's emergency water. We do have emergency drinking water around the place. And in the freezer, we have emergency bread. Oh, emergency bread. And we just have our groceries that we need to put in the bin that we'll leave in the compost there so it doesn't smell. This is also turning into our little souvenir area. We always collect Polaroids from our trips. This isn't magnetic, so we thought about magnets, but it didn't work. But we're just gonna put all our photos in there. And this is the snookily bed. So it didn't come like this. It came with 2 single duvets, comforters. Is that what you call them? So I swapped it out. We have that in storage. And we also thought if we wanted another bed area over there, say it's really hot in summer, I want to sleep separately, we can use it over there, or we also have spare ones. So I bought this whole new set to make it more of like a long-term bed area. It's just much more snookly now. If I was staying in this for just a few weeks, I would have left it how it was, but because we have a long time in this RV, I wanted to make it feel like more homely. So I just bought this massive pack. It was called like bed in a bag or something like that. And I was like, excellent. I got these little cushions, and yeah, I got some nice sheets, and then we have our little bear here. And then of course we have all the storage above us. Right now that's got like extra sheets, towels, and my pajamas, stuff like that. All of this is storage for clothes. So we even have a hanging area up there. Soon we'll be taking some of those coats and storing them down underneath because it's gonna be our winter jackets, which as you can see, the outfit I'm wearing is screaming spring, summer. It's not that hot, but we're getting excited. We're gonna manifest summer coming. So a lot of this is just clothes. And then here is our bathroom. We have a proper little bathroom setup here. Toilet, shower, we have a vanity mirror. So we have all toothpaste, contacts, stuff like that in there, which is nice. And then we have our shower. So I think camper shower is always quite like shorter for people. I fit in it just about. Do you have to duck?
No, I fit it.
Oh, Corey fits in too. And then we added this just so stuff wasn't flying around all the time. And it just has a screen shower. Hooks around everywhere, so we have our towels. And then we also added a bath mat just so you weren't dripping water everywhere. We also have storage all underneath too, where we have camping chairs, our suitcases from when we started this trip. We have a table in there for summer. We also have an awning on this RV, so everything else we'll show you in a separate video. But what do you think of our RV? Let us know in the comments. The roads around Vancouver Island, particularly on the west coast, are so bumpy, it feels like we're on a boat.
In a stormy sea.
In a stormy sea with big waves. They're just like, it's really bad. Like there's so many holes and ditches and like slopes. I mean, the vehicle we're in is not helping, but there's people on motorbikes and that's so dangerous. But we have a 30-minute drive to the next destination we're visiting. And I think if we went any longer, I'd be spewing. Oh my God. Corey, don't, slow down, not speed up. Feel sick. On the path down to the next beach we want to check out on this coastline, and it's a 2K off-road trail, and it has a sign saying the next 1.6K is particularly bumpy. Ooh la la. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's like cheese. It's like craters on the moon. The parking is crazy. Oh, there's a big guy leaving with a car. Let's see if we can get a park. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a park here. Oh dear. We're too big to park on the road as well. We're just parked up waiting for a space. We're blocking some people in. There's another big truck on wheels waiting for a space as well. It's really hard parking here, and you can't park up the road because it's too narrow and we're probably too big. But this is obviously a really popular place. When I was looking online, they said that parking can be hard, and it's a sunny Saturday, so everyone's here. I can't imagine how crazy this place is in summer though.
Right, we've had to park a wee way up the hill, but we've got to park. So we're gonna head off now down to the beach and see a beautiful waterfall.
Oh, it's warm.
That wind is warm, isn't
Oh la
it?
la, it's lovely.
This spot is just unreal. I did not expect this when we were parking up at the car park.
No, like it's this beautiful sheltered cove, but so much is going on. We have people coming out of the ocean. It looks like they're being spearfishing. We've got surfers, paddleboarders, groups of people like just camping, like with their tents, around fires, dogs running everywhere. This is definitely like a local spot that they love to come to, you can tell.
I can see why this is so popular. It's amazing down here.
Oh look, there's the wave down there. So the reason that I had this beach on our map was because it has something really cool here, a bit of like a secret hidden gem. It's not easy to find. People have said that they've taken 3 attempts to find it, but we have found some directions and we think we're on the way. The instructions was if you find a creek, just go inwards from the creek.
A little bit of a creek crossing, but we're onto a little path now. Oh my goodness, look at the log above your head.
This is so beautiful. Welcome to this secret waterfall. This place is beyond magical. It honestly looks absolutely insane. Like, I keep saying this, like stepped into Avatar movie set. It is so beautiful. It is, or is a sacred indigenous site, so you have to be very respectful, leave no trace. But it is absolutely gorgeous. Some people be in their swimmers going under the waterfall. It's quite heavy and people said it's very cold. If you want to do it, go ahead. This is incredible. One of the most magical spots that we have seen in Canada so far for sure. Definitely on Vancouver Island.
I've been for a dip in the ocean and then I've gone back up the creek and had a shower in the fresh water. It's amazing here, I love it. And also, I've just found out there's another waterfall around the corner. We're gonna go check it out. It's just around here. Ah, there it is. Beautiful. All right, get back before the tide comes in. We have just pulled up at probably the most stunning spot for a park up for the night. Camper, one little spot here, and we have the sunset over the ocean. It's a free park, so you'll find these around the island. We're using the app iOverlander to find parks around the area. And so people put pictures up, they put pins on the map, and then you can come here and review them and update other people like how they are. We've got a nice little rock up there to watch the sunset, but we're gonna cook some dinner now and just enjoy this beautiful park up spot for the night.
We have made it up to Port Renfrew and we have come to a beautiful area in the Wandifuka Park, and we are going to take a walk through the forest to a beach. That seems to be a theme along the west coast. A walk through a magical forest which leads to a magical beach. This will actually lead to two, so we can walk down to one beach and then walk up to another, and I think we can loop back up.
Right, we've had a quick look and you can go from Botanical Beach around to Botany Bay, so we're going to follow this around. There's warnings for rogue waves, so we have to keep an eye out, but we're going to attempt the walk. Let's go, Shaz.
Woo!
The landscape here is so interesting. You can see the different types of rock as it's been exposed by the wave action over millennia. And then we've just got all these beautiful pools as well. I don't know if you're allowed to go in the pools, if they're like protected as part of the marine environment of the provincial park, but they are beautiful to look at.
Corey thinks it's funny to be in dangerous areas where I'm like super safety Sam, so like get out the danger spot. But there's loads of people just over there, so we just crossed over and we're back to the other beach.
Look at this.
I know, it's crazy. We thought that we'd been to the two beaches, we hadn't. That was just all considered one beach that we're at first, and we're still on our way to, is it Botanical Beach? Oh, that was Botanical Beach. We're on our way to Botany Bay. And this is just like a little shoot off on the trail to come to Big Wave Beach. It's just like a little group of trees. Makes for a really cool photo.
Okay, this is definitely the more nicer beach to swim at. We've got this protected little cove. I can see a waterfall coming over the rocks at the end there. That must be from the waves. And we've got this beautiful crop of trees just on this rock. What a magic spot.
Let's have a little snack here. We need to find a little spot out the wind. We wanted to end our road trip on the west coast and in Port Renfrew up at the Big Tree area. There was a place called Avatar Grove and Big Lonely Dog, which is like this huge tree that you can go visit that wasn't logged down decades ago, so it really stands out above the rest. But the Avatar Grove is closed. They said it's a public health warning, maybe environmental concerns, so maybe they're just allowing that to regenerate. And then it was like 25 minutes on rough roads to get to Big Lonely Dog, and we read reviews and people said that they had to park up and like walk, like hike or bicycle to it. So we've decided to skip that because Big Bertha isn't the kind of girl that can do crazy roads for, 25 minutes. We don't want to put her through that. So we've had to skip the Big Tree area, but we're still going to have a little look around. It's so beautiful here, and we think we've found a camping spot in the beautiful woodlands here next to a lake. Disaster! The Fairy Lake Park is closed. I think it's still closed for the winter season. We are nearing the end of April, but I guess it's still very early on in the season. I think a lot of these parks are going to be opening up in May, June. It's a shame because they look really pretty right back next to a massive lake, but we are actually continuing inland now. We're going over to the other side of the coast, which the next part of the trip starts. So we're just going to try and find somewhere along the drive.
Well, we have finally found a park. It was a bit of a mission. Some of them have been closed along the way, the BC Parks one.
Yeah, so I think we need to do some research of what time of the year certain parks are open. We just got lucky maybe on the west coast. Like some of these more inland ones, I guess they're waiting until May or June.
Yeah.
But this is going to wrap up this section of the trip, and now we're going to make our way across the island up to Tofino. But before we go, we'll do a little wrap up of our first experience of RV life. Maybe some, I don't know.
What have we learned?
What's your highs and lows of RV life so far?
I think highs is being able to access some of the most incredible beaches that I've seen with magical waterfalls and stuff. I don't think that would have been so easy to do had we have just done this in a car, because we can sleep right next to where those beaches are.
I guess we would have had to go a bit more rush because no hotels on the way.
Yeah.
You've just done it in one day trip.
Yeah.
We have to really take our time. So you like the freedom?
I like the freedom of RV life. You can just stop and you can just cook and have lunch and then pull up somewhere and go to sleep and just be in these beautiful places. It's great.
Yeah, I like having food with a view.
Food with a view.
I do. I always get really sad if we park up to have some food and it's not a nice view.
The other thing I actually really like about RV life is just having all of our stuff in one spot, like not having to like pack and unpack when we're moving from hotels. We've done that for so long.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really nice.
Now everything has its space.
Yes.
And we're into a little routine now after a few days in here.
All right, what's been your low point?
Even though it's great to find free camps, I wish that we had more options to go to campgrounds if they weren't so expensive.
Yeah, some of them are really expensive.
Like we've seen prices up to $150, and I think during summer it'll go up even more. So it's like at least $100 for like a good location campsite. I think a bit more out the sticks, like maybe around here be about at least $50, but then I'm not sure if that included electric. I didn't look. But yeah, if it wasn't so expensive for campsites, we would definitely be in campsites a lot more, which would also take away the kind of like that worry about water and grey water. Like now we're low on water, so tomorrow we have to go and sort that out. But next week we do have 3 nights at a campsite in a very awesome place. That's going to be a nice treat for us.
Yes.
So that's one downside. It's to the point where we no longer stay in hostels because their prices are getting up there with hotels. So we stopped looking at hostels and we just went straight to hotels. Yeah. What's the point of paying so much money for a private room in a hostel when it's the same as like a budget accommodation in hotels? Going from backpackers to kind of like lower mid-range budget to now we're like, I don't know, mid-range. Sometimes we treat ourselves, but we just don't bother looking at hostels anymore because they're so expensive. And I think it's got like that at campgrounds. We're not even looking because we're like, well, there's no point, it's so pricey.
Some campgrounds are so expensive that you might as well be looking at hotels.
That's what it feels like. I'm like, well, the whole point of this was to like, you pay for like or rent the RV and you got your food and your groceries, but then it's supposed to be a cheap way to travel. But I don't think it is anymore with the campground prices.
It seems like it's becoming a little bit more exclusive.
Maybe, but thank God for
BC Parks.
BC Parks, like that was one of my highlights of this little trip was that we had that park up at
beautiful.
French Beach, I think it was. That was such a beautiful spot, and $26. No facilities, but they had the water across the road, so we would have been all good there. Yeah. I think we couldn't use Starlink, but they even had internet access though with your phone. That was a really nice spot, but this drive on the West Coast has been amazing. The beaches and the coastline are so pretty, and this is just the start of our Canadian adventure.
Yeah, we've got so much more to see.
So make sure you join us, because we are going to go all the way to the East Coast. This is the first, week for us really on the retro adventure.
Yep.
So thank you guys for following along. Let us know in the comments what you think about RV life. Give us any tips, we need them all.
And let us know if you want to see a tour of this whole thing, because there's so much to this thing.
But lots of things to show you.
Yes.
So let us know if you want to see that. And we are off to Tofino. Woohoo! Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.